So every one of us in the course of our lifetime is going to have the opportunity, the invitation to forgive someone, whether it's ourselves or someone else. Because to be human is to be hurt. There's an opportunity, we're going to be hurt some way or another because we live in this fallen world, and sometimes we can be hurt very badly. And the struggle to forgive can be very difficult. I know this because I had someone in my life who perpetually and repeatedly gave me an opportunity to forgive. And it wasn't easy. She never did repent. She never did say that she was sorry. And yet she was someone that I really loved and wanted to be in relationship with, even though she made that extremely difficult. I think every one of us has someone in our lives like that. And the desire for them to hurt just as much as they hurt us, and the desire for them to understand how much they hurt us, and the desire for them to acknowledge it um, can really keep us stuck and stop the flow of forgiveness in our lives, because our forgiveness can't be dependent on what they do. It has to be dependent on what's in our heart and our desire for freedom, because ultimately forgiveness is freedom, and it's a restoration of our hearts, a repair, so to speak, so that we can be free to move on and to grow and to live and to love without reserve, the way that our hearts want to. Now, forgiveness, there's a mystery to it, right? Because we have to work at it, but also ultimately it's up to the grace of God for it to occur. We need God to forgive. We have to invite Him into our hurt hearts and ask Him to help us to release that person and to remove the desires in us for revenge, and for them to really acknowledge it, even because they may never. And we don't want to be stuck for the rest of our lives in this really horrible place. It's like a spiritual limbo when we won't forgive. The desire to forgive is good enough to start with. We need to desire it and want it and know that it is better to forgive than to hold on to the hurts and grudges that can make life really difficult. Mercy is a big component of forgiveness. God's mercy flows from His sacred heart. It's available to us. We walk in His mercy every minute of every day because we hurt God too. And sometimes we never acknowledge that hurt. And sometimes we're not even aware that we're hurting God or that we're doing things that are hurting other people. So we need mercy just as much as the person who's hurting us does too. Mercy comes from God, but it can flow through us. And we can invite mercy, we can ask for mercy, and we can ask God to help us to be merciful in everything that we do, because His heart is a merciful heart, and we want our hearts to be just like His. God bless you.